Item Number SCP-Y-017. Object Class Euclid. Special Containment Procedures. Due to the incorporeal and unpredictable nature of SCP-Y-017, containment efforts are currently focused on monitoring and documenting its appearances and behavior. Personnel at Site-Y1 are to be briefed on the existence of SCP-Y-017 and instructed to report any sightings or encounters immediately. SCP-Y-017 appears to be largely harmless, but caution is advised when encountering it. Personnel who report sightings of SCP-Y-017 are to be debriefed and monitored for any signs of distress or anomalous behavior. In instances where SCP-Y-017 is observed in conjunction with other SCPs, particularly SCP-Y-013, additional precautions may be necessary to ensure the safety and containment of both SCP-Y-017 and the affected SCPs. Description: SCP-Y-017 is a nightmarish, semi-humanoid entity with lanky, elongated limbs and a body that appears to be completely burned. Its appearance varies slightly depending on the observer, leading to reports of differing details, such as facial features and limb proportions. SCP-Y-017 is uncontainable in the traditional sense, as it appears to exist on a separate plane of existence from our own. It is only visible to one person at a time, whom it selects seemingly at random from among the personnel at Site-Y1. The exception to this rule is SCP-Y-013, who is also able to perceive SCP-Y-017. Once SCP-Y-017 has selected a target, it will begin to follow them, appearing clear as day to the chosen individual. It often manifests by clinging to walls or ceilings near the target, watching them silently until they move a certain distance away. At this point, SCP-Y-017 will disappear and reappear somewhere close to the target, continuing its vigilant observation. Anytime between 1 week or 2 months, SCP-Y-017 will select a new target from among the personnel at Site-Y1, causing it to become visible to the new target, while the previous target loses the ability to perceive it. Interestingly, the only entity capable of constant surveillance on SCP-Y-017 is SCP-Y-013, Philistine. Though he seems to hold no interest in the entity, ignoring its presence most of the time, only one interaction has been recorded between the two anomalies, in which Y-13 stood in an apparently empty doorway and spoke, "Oh, good heavens, don't just stand in the doorway, you troglodyte." After a few seconds passed, he walked through the doorway and then said, "Good day to you." It was later reported that one of the site personnel in the room that Y-13 was entering was the targeted person for SCP-Y-017's observation on that day. While SCP-Y-017 has not been observed to directly harm or interact with personnel, its presence has been known to cause distress and discomfort among those it follows. Incident Report Y017-2. Date: May 16, 2000. Location: Site-Y1. Description of incident. On May 16th, Dr. Stephen Harris, a researcher at Site-Y1, was reported missing from his assigned laboratory. Security footage revealed that Dr. Harris was last seen being pulled into an extra-dimensional rift by SCP-Y-020. This occurred while Dr. Harris was also under observation due to being stalked by SCP-Y-017. An audio log was recovered from Dr. Harris's recording device, which he wore as part of his standard-issue suit. The log provides detailed accounts of his experiences during the 7 days that he was trapped in SCP-Y-020's alternate reality, as well as his interactions with SCP-Y-017. The following is a transcription of the audio log. Begin log.
This is Dr. Stephen Harris. I've been pulled into another world, another reality by SCP-Y-020, the Harlequin. It looks like our world, but wrong. Everything's dark, cold, and twisted. I don't know how long I can stay here. It's messing with my mind. Just staring at the warped geometry of everything. 017 is still here. The Beholden one, watching me from the shadows.
Day 2.
This is day 2 in the Harlequin's reality. I've been trying to find a way out, but this place is... it's a labyrinth. It doesn't operate like normal reality. 020 is hunting me, that's for sure. I can see it, even now in the distance. It's not moving, but it's just staring. That eerie grin. I can hear its chittering. Its insect-like limbs scraping against walls every time I look away. The Beholden one appears intermittently. It's unsettling, but hasn't tried to harm me, yet. As appears to be its MO.
Day 3.
The bloody jester, the Harlequin. It's getting closer. I can feel it. I can't see it anymore. On day 2 I could see it. Now it's seemingly staying out of my vision. 017 is still here, but it seems to be keeping its distance from 020. Maybe it's afraid of it. Or maybe it just enjoys watching me suffer. I guess we'll find out by the end, won't we? 7 days is typically how the Harlequin hunts, isn't it? I guess we'll see what happens.
Day 4.
We're on the... is this the 4th day? I don't know. The days blend together in this place. I can't tell what's real anymore. I keep bumping into walls because I'm so disoriented by the macabre reality. 017 keeps appearing in the corners of my vision, but also, so does 020. 020's presence in particular is very oppressive. I can't get it out of my mind.
Day 5.
I found what looks like a replica of my lab, but it's decayed, warped. It's quite literally sitting at a 30-degree angle. Difficult to walk through here. 017 was in there when I entered, staring at me. This might sound crazy, but I walked up to it, and I tried asking it for help. It didn't respond, obviously. It just kept staring. I'm starting to think it doesn't understand me. Or perhaps it just doesn't care. I certainly am losing my mind, aren't I?
Day 6.
I'm exhausted. 020 almost caught me today. It appeared out of nowhere. Its limbs reaching for me. So many limbs. I barely escaped. 017 was there too, just watching the whole thing go down. Thanks for that. It's like it's studying me. I don't know how much more of this I can take. Surrounded by nothing but strange freaks.
Day 7.
Oh, good Lord. This is it. The 7th day. 020 is here. It's cornered me in a section of SCP-Y-1. I quite literally run myself into a dead end. I don't think I can escape this time. It's getting into the chittering, that sound. But 017 is here too. It appears to have manifested between myself and the Harlequin. I don't know what's going on, but the Beholden one is attacking the Harlequin. It's overpowering it. 020 is retreating. It stand a bloody chance. I think I might actually survive this.
Day 8.
Oh, my head. Director Knightley, is that you? Good Lord, am I happy to see another human.
Dr. Harris, if you wanted to take a week off, you simply had to ask. The incident involving Dr. Harris provides new insights into the interactions between SCP-Y-020 and SCP-Y-017. It appears that SCP-Y-017, while typically an observer, is capable of intervening and even overpowering SCP-Y-020. Further research is needed to understand the nature of SCP-Y-017's abilities and its potential role in protecting personnel from other SCPs. Whether the Beholden one is good-natured or simply defensive about its prey is purely up to interpretation. This is Director Knightley, signing off on another report at Site-Y-1. I eagerly look forward to having your audience in future reports.